Hello everyone, in this video we'll be seeing about multidimensional arrays. First, let's begin with 2D arrays. If you're wondering why we should learn about 2D arrays, then here's the reason. When data is provided in a list format, we use 1D array, and when it's given in a table format, we use 2D arrays. Here's the syntax. Since an array is equal to an object, we must initiate the object to allocate memory space to store the data. The syntax to initiate a 2D array object is as follows. Here we are creating an array having expression 1 as the number of rows and expression 2 as the number of columns. Now see this example. Here an array called sales is created that is of double data type and it has 10 rows and 5 columns. In order to access the components of a 2D array, we need a pair of indices, that is, the row position and the column position. The syntax to access an element of a 2D array is as follows. Let's see an example. Here we are creating a 2D array called A, and it is having 3 elements in the first row, 4 elements in the second row, and 1 element in the third row. Then we are printing these lines where a of 0 is the first row of that array and a of 0 dot length gives us the length of that row. So that will be 3. Similarly, we can print the length of each of these rows using the array index. We get this output. In Java, we can also create three-dimensional or larger arrays as there is no limit on the dimension of arrays. Now consider the following example. Here we are creating a 3D array called data, which is of string type and it can hold a maximum of 42 elements. Now let's see an example. Here a 3D array called test is created, which is having the set of elements. Then inside the first for each loop, a 2D array called row of integer data type is created and that is able to access each row of this 3D array called test. Inside that, we have another for each loop where a 1D array called column is created and that is able to access each column of this 2D array called row. Again, inside that, we have another for each loop where a variable called item is created and that is able to access each item or element of this 1D array called column. We finally get all these elements printed out. So with that, we have come to the end of this video. Stay tuned for new videos. Until then, signing off. Thank you for watching.